What's going on, guys? So, this is actually gonna be my first ever commentary I've ever recorded, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, guys, so in this story is going to be a the first time I ever went to the principal's office. So, it's actually kind of a really dumb reason to go to the principal's office, but it was completely my fault. And it was just all my fault, and it was just me being a dumb little kid. And yeah, and this was actually on the day of Halloween, or like this was when we had parties at our schools, and we had a Halloween party. And yeah, so it started off a normal day at school, and me just being the normal kid, and it came around time for recess, like lunch recess, and I went outside for recess, and there was this kid named Nick. Yeah, I'm gonna start not using real names, but his name was Nick. Actually, no, I'm just gonna use real names. It doesn't matter. Well, his name was Nick. Nicholas, actually. And most of the people who watch this, if it's just like, if you're a friend, like a friend of me, and like you go to my school, you should know who Nick is. He's the one who always gets like mad, but he doesn't go to our school anymore. But yeah, just I wish he still went to this. I still wish he went to our school. So it was at recess, and Nick, I can't really remember completely all what happened, but I remember we were out at recess, and we had this really big like pit, like where it was just all. It wasn't a pit, but it was like an area with all grass, and Nick was out there like on the grass, like the field of grass. And I went over to him, and there's this girl named Liza. And I was doing a lot of things to him. I can't remember exactly. I was kind of like being a little bit of a bully, but I wasn't like punching him, hitting or like pushing him or anything. I was just like using my words. I wasn't saying like any cuss words. I don't even think I did cuss. I was a good boy. And so Nick was getting like really mad at me, like ooh, ooh, ooh. Like he was like screaming at me and stuff. And I was like telling him to chill out, and every time I told him to chill out, he got more mad. And so it was just like a domino effect. Like I told him to chill out, he got mad. I kept telling him to chill out, and he kept getting mad. And then what happened was Liza kept protecting him. And I was just like, I was like, in my head, I was like, Liza, shut up. And and then I'm pretty sure I was telling Liza to like stop protecting him and stuff. And I was like, stop being such a baby, Liza. Like, you don't have to protect this little kid. He wasn't a little kid. He was the same age as me, but. Well, I basically just walked away from the situation because I was getting annoyed and fed up with the situation, so I just basically walked away. And then there's this kid named Braden. Y'all should know Braden if you're a friend, Braden Kane. Oh, I shouldn't have said his last name. I'm sorry if you're seeing this, Braden. My bad, homie. Well, so Braden, he was like getting all up in his face, and he was like like in his face, like in Nick's face, and Nick wasn't like Nick was getting mad at him at the same time as Brayden was like making the noises and getting in his face and stuff. So it was like a worse chain reaction than what happened with like me telling him to chill out and stuff. And then so what I did was I laughed at what Brayden did. Like I was laughing at the noises he was making, and then the teacher was like, you can't be like, she was like, you are not supposed to be. Okay, I just changed my voice a lot. I went from this to this. Well, as I was saying, the teacher, she was like, she was saying like, she told me to get on the wall and stuff. And she was saying like, why are you laughing at him? But I was laughing at Brayden making the noises because I thought it was funny. And she made me, Brayden, Jack, which I haven't introduced yet, but I will later in. Not too late, like in, but you already know. Well, Jack was like around, so it was Jack and some other people, and he was like, it was all my friends though. They were like around me, like as we were like kind of bullying Nick, and so we all had to be put on the wall. And who is texting me while I'm making a video? Okay. So it was them. It was like all my friends and stuff, like Jack and his friends and stuff. And then they made us get all on the walls. So they made us all get on the wall. And then when we got on the wall, like we had to stay on the wall. They were like, the teacher was like, give us your names, and so I gave her my name and stuff. And so then it was the end of recess, so we just all went in and stuff. And when we went in the door, I was like crying and stuff because I was like dead scared I was gonna have to go to the principal's office. Hint, I did. Well, you should know that because I mean it's kind of in the title. Well, so when that happened, when we went inside and stuff, like I was crying and stuff, and the teacher asked me what was wrong, and I didn't really respond. I was like nothing or something, and then she didn't ask me anything else. So, and then I told some of my friends who were in the class who didn't know what happened and everything, and then so later, at like a little bit after, I heard out from the loudspeaker, like I heard me and my friends' names get called down to the office, and I was like, in my head I was like, oh yeah, I screwed up. And we got down to the office, and principal was like, we had like a long conversation and stuff. And I was like, I kept looking back to see, because the office was right by the school door, like the entrance. And sorry, I keep yawning, guys. So I was like looking back, like at the doors, the school entrance, to see if my mom or dad was walking in, or both. And I was like dead scared. Me and my friends were like all scared, about to cry and stuff. And this was in this was in second grade, either second or third grade. I can't really remember. Pretty sure second. So so that was a long time ago. Now I'm in sixth. Yeah. And so when we were down at the office, we got the principal, like the office slips for when you get in trouble. And my parents, like, they came in and everything. Obviously, yeah, we had to apologize. I didn't mention that. But yeah, we had to apologize and everything for like what we did to Nick and stuff. And we did. We weren't trying to be like just absolute like retards and just didn't. We weren't trying to be like that. Well, yeah, we did apologize and we meant it because like I didn't really ever want to go to the office again after that experience. I mean, pretty sure I've been to the office maybe 3 times. Not very many because my mom and dad get mad. That time, like I explained everything to them. So here's what happened. After that, my parents were in, I was in the room of the party. Then I showed them my slip from the office. And can't remember what they were like. But I remember, like the party ended, and I'm pretty sure we went back down to the office to like tell them, like, or something, like for her to like tell my parents or something, like even though I had a slip. And then when we got home, I told my parents everything that happened, and I told them like everything that happened and just like all the stuff that went down during it, and they accepted what I had to tell them. They were like, okay, it's fine. I wasn't grounded or anything, surprised, and I was really surprised I didn't get grounded from that, to be honest with you guys. And yeah, so the lesson from this video is don't go to the office on the Halloween parties if you're a younger kid, not in junior high yet. So yeah, that was the lesson. Okay guys, I also have this gameplay of Fortnite in the background, so I'm going to not talk and you guys can enjoy this. You guys can enjoy the rest of this gameplay of Fortnite, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications so you get notified every time I make a new video, and I'll see you in another video. Peace out.